The base model V8 Durango is cheaper than dirt cheap. I'll include a link to the Doug Smith Dodge's website in the description down below that's providing us with this Durango. If you have any questions and any help, just ask for Brad. Let's get right into it. Under the hood is a 5.7 liter V8 that goes through an 8-speed automatic. Fuel economy is 14 around town, 21 on the highway, with power outputs being about 360 horsepower and then 390 pound-feet of torque. Functional! If you're able to, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. It massively helps out the channel. Hood vents, scoops, all of that, always a cool thing. I love the daytime running lights design too. Now, because of all these crazy vents and everything, you don't have fog lights with this, so that is one downside, but it looks cool. 265 by 50 by 20 is the tire and wheel setup. You notice that the fender flares are body painted to match. You got metallic gray for the wheel coloration. And there's a bunch more that is darker. The mirror caps, for example, are blacked out. The trim around the windows too. Key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock, remote start, you got the opening for the hatch, and then the Dodge logo on the back. Now, the third row raises and lowers with a strap system. You can fit adults back there, but when you have it lowered down, it's flat with the load floor, and with it raised up, you can see there's still decent storage behind the third row. This will always be silly. I never understood why they put the button inside. Everyone's doing light bars nowadays, but Dodge has been doing it for over a decade with the Durango here. And that will cap things off for the exterior on this Durango. Well, just take a listen to that rumble. Just got that nice deep low rumble, gotta love it. Let's check out the interior. So you got soft touch at the top of the door panel, more down below with this red stitching. Cloth seats with the baseline, but the cloth feels pretty high quality actually. Legroom in the back is good. We've got a little storage net there. Vents here in the rear, and then we do have our own climate zone for the rear passengers too. Keyless entry for up front, and let's pop in. Blind spot monitoring, and I do think this has the double pane windows for up front. Front windows are actually automatic, and you got more soft touch on the rest of the door panel. Now you can see the driver's seat here, more cloth, but it is power adjustable with lumbar support. And the front passenger seat's manual with the adjustment. Perforated trim on either side of the steering wheel, paddles on the back of the steering wheel with radio controls too. Practical controls in the front, like your cruise control, for example, voice command controls too. Now this gauge cluster is partially analog, partially digital. You have that element in the center screen there, which you can change what's displayed. Right now it's a speedometer, but I like the mix. Just a backup camera in reverse, good resolution with it. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, it does take a second for the screens to load up, as you can see. Yeah, that's quite slow, but you know, it still works. Below we've got our controls for our heated seats. They're also on the screen, but you've got heated seats, heated steering wheel, dual zone climate, drive modes here too. Both types of USB ports. We also have a phone charging pad, some cup holders here, shifter here to put it in gear. This does have all-wheel drive low, great for towing. I mean, it has a towing capacity of over 7,000 pounds, like 7,400. And then 12 volts inside. Nice trim on the top. There's more nice trim on the dash as well. No center for anything like that. The base MSRP is $42,000. You're not going to see a dealer order one of those though, probably. This one has a couple things added to it I think are worth it. The black top right gives it a nicer look, and then the towing package, $48,325. Let's see how this Durango V8 performs. Let us set off in the... I cut myself. Okay, sorry, that was random. I was like, my wrist feels kind of weird. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, let's set off in the V8 Durango. Maybe it was on one of the cars. I did actually slice my finger opening up a door on a car the other day because it was an older car and it had one of those metal door handles, like actual metal door handles, and my finger got like caught in it. So yeah, sometimes the cars, they fight just a bit. But yeah, I think this is as cheap as we're going to see it. I was really hoping to be able to find like the destination charge is $2,000, so I was hoping to find like a $44,000 MSRP Durango, but I just don't think any of the dealers are going to order that. I think that the least expensive they're going to see is this, where it's got a few packages added to it. And I mean, this is still under 50 grand, so it's not dirt cheap at all, but it's also not horrible with the price compared to a lot of other modern cars, especially considering the performance that you're getting with this. Nice fridge. Sorry about that, I got a double red light, so I figured we'll just kind of start from here. The driving. not the best place to do test drives, especially during this time of the year and day. V8 smooth. Sounds good. And the double pane windows do insulate you a bit. Man, this thing's a monster. Ah, oh, you gotta love a naturally aspirated V8. Smooth and powerful. And the 8-speed helps out quite a bit too. Smooth, powerful, effortless. There's not much more you can ask for. Yeah, it's pretty good with the sound overall. There's a really loud truck next to me, or pretty well, it's a couple lanes over, but it seems like it insulates it all pretty well. So, base model Durango V8. I think that you know, you've got a very usable interior. The packaging in the Durango, like I've said, it's aged very well. Still very practical when it comes to packaging. It drives really well. It's got good features for the money. Oh, we'll have to wait. It's okay. It's got good features for the money. It looks good. And I mean, nobody else is really offering this. Like, now the one thing to note is, and you don't have to spend that much more money, but if you do want this to be like loaded up with the interior, you're gonna have to spend over 50 grand. Whereas some of the competitors are gonna offer, you know, they don't have as good of an engine, but you know, they might offer a few more features at a lower price point, like a Hyundai Palisade, but they're not really any cheaper, actually. Because if you want quite a few features in the Palisade, you're gonna be over 50 grand. Highlander, same thing. Yeah, the competition's not really gonna be any cheaper at all, so this is a great value. I think that people just kind of hate on it, and you know, the Durango's not a perfect vehicle. It's definitely known to have some problems that you can look into, but for the money you're spending, not bad.